Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered if animals are smarter than we give them credit for? We often think of dolphins, chimpanzees, or even crows being geniuses of the animal kingdom. But what about a buffalo? Today, we're diving into an incredible true story from a small feeling that will make you see these gentle giants in a whole new light. This isn't just a story, it's a tale of royalty, intelligence, and the bond that goes beyond words. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get into the amazing story of the intelligent buffalo. In a quiet, sun-drenched village nestled among rolling green hills, lived a farmer named Kailan. Kailan wasn't a man of great wealth, but he was rich in kindness. His most prized possession wasn't land or gold, but his magnificent water buffalo, whom he simply called Bao, meaning treasure. Bao was no more ordinary buffalo. While other farmers saw their animals as merry tools for plowing fields, Kailan saw a friend in Bao. He taught Bao every day, sharing his hopes for the harvest and his worries about the dry season. He groomed Bao's thick hide until it shone, and he always made sure he had the freshest water and the juiciest grass. And Bao, in his own silent way, seemed to understand. There was a unique intelligence that shimmered in his big, dark eyes. When Kailan was tired, Bao would pull the plow with a steady, gentle rhythm. When Kailan was happy, humming a tune as he worked, Bao's ears would twitch as if listening along. The villagers often chuckled, saying Kailan treated his buffalo like a son. Little did they know, this extraordinary bond was about to be put to the ultimate test. The peaceful rhythm of their lives was about to be shattered by an unforeseen danger, and the bow's hidden intelligence would become their only hope. One sweltering afternoon, as the sun beat down relentlessly, Kailan felt a sharp, dizzying spell wash over him while working in the farthest field. He stumbled, his vision blurring. He tried to stand, but his legs gave way, and he collapsed onto the dais, unconscious. The field was remote, hidden from the mine path by a thick grove of bamboo. No more one was around to see him fall. No more one, except for Bao. The great buffalo stood tethered to the plow, motionless for a moment, his ears perked. He let out a low, rumbling bellow, nudging Kailan's shoulder with his massive head, but his friend didn't stir. Panic began to set in, a feeling you wouldn't expect from a buffalo. He pulled at the rope, but it held fast to the heavy wooden plow. He pulled again, harder this time, his muscles straining. Another bellow, louder and more urgent, echoed across the empty field, but only the cicadas answered. Bao looked at his fallen master, then at the rope, and then back at Kailan. A flicker of understanding, a spark of pure genius, ignited within him. He wasn't just an animal tethered to a post. He was Kailan's friend, and Kailan was in trouble. He knew he had to do something no more one would ever believe a buffalo could do. Instead of fighting the rope, Bao did something incredible. He began to walk, not forward, but backward, slowly and deliberately. He backed up, guiding the heavy plow with impossible precision. He maneuvered it round rocks and through thorny bushes, something that was difficult even with a farmer guiding him. His goal wasn't to escape, it was to use the plow itself. He backed up until the heavy wooden beam was right next to the tethering post. Then, with a powerful swing of his head, he used the plow as a lever, striking the post again and again. Splinters flew with each impact. It was an act of incredible problem-solving and raw determination. Finally, with a loud crack, the wooden post shattered. Bao was free, but he didn't run. He immediately turned back to Kailan, nudging him one last time. When Kailan remained motionless, Bao knew he had to get help. He turned towards the village, not with the slow, ambling pace of a farm animal, but with a determined trot. He didn't stop for adding at a stream or to mount on tempting patches of grass. He was on a mission. His mind was clear, his purpose singular: save Kailan. The villagers who saw him trotting alone, without his master, were confused. A buffalo without its farmer was a strange sight. But Bao's journey was far from over. Bao didn't just wander into the village. He knew exactly where to go. He made a beeline for Kailan's small house, where Kailan's wife, Elara, was weaving a basket on the porch. Seeing Bao alone, agitated and with the broken plow dragging behind him, she immediately knew something was wrong. "Bao, where is Kailan?" she cried out. Bao responded with a series of low, mournful moans, stamping his feet and jerking his head back in the direction of the fields. He was communicating, telling her a story without words. Lara's heart pounded in her chest. She dropped her basket and ran to the village square. "Something's happened to Kailan," she shouted, her voice trembling with fear. Bao came back alone. The villagers gathered, murmuring amongst themselves. Some were skeptical. "It's just an animal," one sighed. "Maybe he just broke free." But Bao wouldn't let their doubt linger. He pushed through the small crowd, directly to the village elder, a wise old man who had always been fond of Kaelan. Bao nudged the elder gently, then let out another distressed bellow, again gesturing with his head towards a path leading out of the village. Sir was no more mistaking his intent. He was leading them. Convinced by the buffalo's desperate plea, the elder rallied the villagers. "Let's follow him. The buffalo knows." A group of men quickly grabbed water and the supplies and they followed the determined buffalo. Bao led them not a frantic run, but a brisk, steady pace they could follow. He navigated the winding paths with unerring accuracy, taking the most direct route back to the remote field. It was as if he had a map etched into his mind. He led them through the bamboo grove, the broken plow still scraping along behind him, a testament to his earlier feat of intelligence. As they broke through into the clearing, their hearts sank. Sir, lying still in the oppressive heat, was Kaelan. They rode to his side. He was pale and barely breathing, suffering from severe heat stroke. Without Bao's intervention, he would not have survived much longer. The villagers worked quickly, giving him water and carrying him into the shade. While they tended to Kaelan, Bao stood quietly nearby, his large, dark eyes fixed on his friend. He didn't move until he saw Kaelan's eyelids flutter open. A collective sigh of relief went through the crowd. Kaelan was weak, but he was going to be okay. He looked around, confused, and then his eyes found Bao. A weak smile touched his lips. "Bao," he whispered, "you saved me." The story of Bao's heroism spread like wildfire. The villagers who had once chuckled at Kaelan's affection for his buffalo now looked at the animal with awe and respect. He was no more longer just a beast of burden. He was a hero, a savior. They brought him the finest fruits and the sweetest hay, patting his strong back and speaking to him with newfound reverence. Bao had not only saved Kaelan's life, he had changed the way everyone in the village saw the world around them. He had shown them that intelligence and loyalty can be found in the most unexpected of places. He was living proof that the bonds we form with animals can be just as powerful and profound as any human relationship. From that day on, Bao was a village legend. He continued to work alongside Kaelan in the fields, but their relationship had deepened. There was an unspoken understanding between them, a bond forged in a moment of crisis and cemented by unwavering loyalty. Kaelan never forgot what Bao did for him. He would often sit with his friend in the evenings, stroking his head and telling him, "You are more than my treasure, Bao. You are my family." And the big, intelligent buffalo would simply blink his gentle eyes, as if to say, "You know." The story serves as a beautiful reminder to never underestimate the creatures we share this planet with, and to cherish the friendships we find, no matter what form they take. What an incredible story, right? It really makes you think. Bao's ability to problem solve, to communicate, and to show such profound loyalty is just mind-blowing. It reminds us that there is a whole world of intelligence and emotion in the animal kingdom that we're only just beginning to understand. Thank you so much for joining me to listen to this amazing tale today. If you enjoyed it and you want to hear more stories that inspire and make you wonder, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps us out a lot. Until next time, stay curious and be kind. See ya!